A spring of destructive storms. Thousands of people have no roofs, no power, or no easy escape from the weather as they work to rebuild. First Alert 4's Nathan Vickers is live at 5 in North City. And Nathan, now the oppressive heat falls on this community, still needing help to rebuild.
That's right. And I want to show you how oppressive this heat is. I mean, imagine if you're working on a roof or near some pavement or outdoors at all. I've got a thermometer here that shows you what that temperature is. So this pavement here where I am on the sidewalk is about 137, 138 degrees. And that radiates up and it can get to you over the course of the day. So that's really impacting the damage cleanup efforts here in North City. And a lot of people worried that it'll only get worse as the summer drags on. It's a miserable day to be working upstairs without AC or power.
As you can see, it's a lot of damage and really unlivable.
Joe Carter has had help from friends and volunteers willing to do the work. But he's been frustrated by the lack of resources in his Fountain Park neighborhood.
This is people's lives. It'd be a moral victory if we see more people of power come out.
He's worried community support and volunteers could dwindle as summer heat begins to bake neighborhoods like his.
By it's being hot like this, it's not helping either.
It makes working on roofs a difficult job.
A lot of times the roof will reflect the heat back up to you, and there's zero shade up there.
Nathan Dick has been helping people tarp over their unsecured homes. It's work he'll keep doing despite the heat, knowing there are hundreds of survivors in St. Louis fighting it too.
Not having a proper roof over your head and dealing with the heat, it's just so many variables stacking up against people.
The city health department has cautioned residents to seek shade and air conditioning when possible. And the Red Cross is opening up its shelters for survivors during the day as cooling centers.
Many of those people have been in our shelters and we've been working to transition them back into housing. But we realize that this situation with the weekend, with temperatures as they are, may mean that people need to come to our shelters again.
For Carter, the heat is an added burden in an already difficult recovery. One they say shows a need for more help on the north side.
Pray for us, because we have hope that things are all going to get better.
And Nathan, something else to consider here, another factor is the loss of the trees and shade because of the storms. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I talked to some climate advocates over the phone today, and that's a real concern. St. Louis has lost thousands of trees, and that means a lot of shade has been lost too. So when we were talking about that ambient heat earlier, there's much more of that, and that adds to what we call an urban heat island effect, where you actually see the temperature in cities and dense urban areas with a lot of pavement increasing several degrees in temperature compared to surrounding areas. So here in the city, it's going to be even hotter than normal in some neighborhoods where those trees have been lost. Cameron?
All right, Nathan, thank you.
Well, this hot weather can be a danger for many people, especially our elderly. Tonight, a nonprofit that helps keep St. Louis cool has some important reminders.
One of the basic things you have to do is if you take care of your AC, whether it's a central air or whether it's a window, it will take care of you. And all you have to do is rinse the filter, hose it down if it's a central. If it's not, then you take it in your sink and you wash that filter.
Now, if you need a fan or help paying your power bill this summer, reach out to cooldownstlouis.org there, and you can let them know what your situation is. And ahead of this stretch of First Alert weather days, make sure you have the First Alert weather app downloaded now by scanning that QR code on your screen and turning on push notifications. You can get the latest weather alerts and updates wherever you are, right to your phone.